So in Madagascar, the people, the army decided not to obey the orders of this corrupt president that they had. In the United States of America, where Trump and Hegseth are summarily firing so many of the top military leaders, Air Force, Naval, Coast Guard, Army, all of that, they're either firing them or making things like either pledge allegiance to me or that the people are resigning. The question is, will the army, will the military in the United States be able to, because the Supreme Court is bought and paid for. Unless we are able to have a free and fair election where we change what's happening with the Congress, they clearly have capitulated. They've given up their power. Yeah. So the one branch that is not actually recognized as a branch of government that might be able to stay the evil of this madman is the military.
Without a doubt. I mean, first of all.
And the question is, will they be able to rise up and actually, even though I have issues with the U.S. Constitution, but will they be able to at least defend the Constitution as opposed to defending the agenda of these oligarchs using Trump as a puppet?
The answer is yes.
I don't know.
The answer is yes, from my perspective. You can only push trained generals that have earned their stripes and their badges, even in of course, clearly in operations that I totally oppose because all there was of imperialism.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they have paid within their own system what they call the dues. So to congregate all of them like that and have a guy who keeps a bottle of whiskey in his pocket, humiliate them like that, the so-called defense.
Who came from the National Guard? No offense, I got lots of friends in the National Guard. But now that is your defense secretary and is now making, wow.
Absolutely. So these generals are not robots, obviously. So they think about that. And there's a limit. I don't know what that limit is for this country yet. But I think there's a limit that he will not be allowed to cross. First of all, there are stories that January 6th alone, there were senior officers that refused his orders on that episode alone. So obviously that was a potential limit for that, you see?
Which is why he now had to gut that senior leadership because they weren't going along with it.
There are too many generals. There are too many generals. There are too many generals. And that's a good thing about this country. The armed force is too big for one individual to control. So if he reaches that limit again, I would be not shocked if a few of them get on WhatsApp and say to themselves, obviously we know what we're going to do or not do, right? It's more likely disobey.
Well, they